Hello star seekers. This is Jeannie from Horoscope Forecasts 369. Whether you're an Aries or a Pisces, we're here to guide you. Let's cut through the cosmic noise and dive into today's horoscope predictions. Saturday, August 5th, 2023. The astrology of today, all signs. Mercury is parallel retrograde Venus today, and we are inclined to analyze or discuss relationships and feelings. While we can be polite and curious, we may not be digging deeply. The moon spends the day in Aries, harmonizing with the Leo sun this afternoon, and we can be enthusiastic and interactive. The Aries moon can feel like a fresh start on an emotional level. Today's Aries horoscope. Attention turns to work and health habits today, dear Aries. You can resolve many problems through brainstorming and analysis by looking back or reviewing past endeavors or reviving old projects. It can help to analyze feelings or affections from time to time. You may learn where you stand, but do be aware that underlying matters can complicate what seem to be positive communications. In the first half of the day, there's a tendency to live in the mind and not necessarily speak from the heart. With the moon in your sign harmonizing with the sun, you will likely feel directed and motivated later today. Today's Taurus horoscope. Love feelings seem to dominate in the first half of the day, dear Taurus, even if it's more about thinking about them than connecting with them. Conversations today revolve around love, relationships, pleasure, and emotions, although the general approach is detached and not necessarily sensitive. With Venus retrograde, the past is sure to be a big topic now. Love energy is good, just avoid getting too caught up in past behaviors or patterns when interacting with familiar people. If it didn't work in the past, it's probably not going to work now. Connecting to your inner muse will be especially rewarding now, and it becomes far easier as the day advances. Today's Gemini horoscope. Your attention turns to home life today, dear Gemini, or thoughts can be centered around family and personal matters. This is an important time for looking at old problems in a new way. A problem may reveal new layers, and previously challenging issues seem easier to manage with your new and improved mindset. Relationship matters discussed now are light but could stay with you beyond today for more analysis. This is largely due to a sense that relationship problems, even if they seem fine on the surface, are not entirely resolved. You are personally magnetic today, even if you are somewhat preoccupied. Today's Cancer horoscope. You're inclined to focus on longer-range goals today, dear Cancer, but you're also friendly, and you can enjoy some pleasant exchanges. Others are mostly cooperative, and conversations and communications, in general, can be in strong focus. It's a good day for solving problems that are mechanical or intellectual in nature. It's fine for analyzing emotional issues, but perhaps only on the surface since the day doesn't much favor deeper connections and understanding. However, complicated or past relationships can be a topic. Sorting out past interpersonal problems is a strong urge. There can also be a need or desire for more movement and activity in your life today, particularly of the mental variety, as you are curious and given to wonder and muse about recent events. Today's Leo horoscope. The moon is in your inspirational solar 9th house today and tomorrow, dear Leo, indicating a better ability to focus on the positive and uplifting elements of your life. Today's energies encourage a light, moderate approach. People may be unable to touch deep matters with you, as you can be hesitant to dig down deeply or open up about personal concerns for now. Sharing your ideas and opinions on broader issues is another story. You enjoy it now. Personal finances or personal possessions and questions of ownership can become a topic. It's time for review, not for making important decisions about your assets. Today's Virgo horoscope. The moon spends today and tomorrow in your intimacy sector, dear Virgo, and you tend to pull inward just a little. Preferring to observe than jump into action, you're inclined to strategize and analyze today. You can be filled with memories these days, and especially today, where others and circumstances are recalling the past. Even so, conversations revolve around you or frequently turn to you today. Others are taking particular interest in you. You are a little more open about expressing your ideas, but someone else, while communicative and interested, could be holding something back. Your experience can come in handy, and your personal magnetism runs high. Today's Libra horoscope. You tend to want to analyze or examine matters related to love and friendship today, dear Libra. Discoveries about emotions can be rather analytical or detached, which can be useful occasionally. A Mercury-Venus parallel helps improve cooperation and promotes harmony. More information could surface about the past or about a private matter. It can certainly be a time to discover things about emotions, but there can be more to an unfolding story. Later, you're likely to process everything you learn, but today is for gathering information. As the day advances, you enjoy coming to someone's aid, particularly on a mental or knowledge level, and your cooperative, helpful nature comes shining through, making it natural for others to acknowledge your efforts. Today's Scorpio horoscope. Cooperation comes more readily than usual today, dear Scorpio. Conversations are animated and mostly light-hearted, as living in the head is the general inclination in the first half of the day. A discussion with a friend can easily turn to the past today. In passing, new information about old matters can come to light now anyhow, and it can take a few days to really settle in. Nostalgia is good, but dredging up old issues may feel uncomfortable now if taken out of context. Renewing an old acquaintance can boost your spirits, however. As the day advances, it's a good time for confidence in your resources, work, or routines. Today's Sagittarius horoscope. The moon is in your sector of joy today and tomorrow, dear Sagittarius, and this transit is about coming out of your shell. Feelings are more dramatic, mostly in a pleasant way, and games or diversions appeal more than usual. With today's transits, cooperation comes easily right now, and it works in your favor. While you're giving a lot of thought to your career and the path it's taking, today is about light examining and analyzing. You may not arrive at solid answers, but you're gathering information and putting your feelers out. A Mercury-Venus parallel keeps things pleasant, open, and friendly, making it a decent time for work and play. At the same time, complications in your love life may come into stronger focus. You tend to keep a safe distance emotionally for the time being, and it's best to take your time before drawing conclusions. Today's Capricorn horoscope. The moon spends today and tomorrow in your sector of home and family in your solar chart, dear Capricorn, encouraging you to slow down and get some extra time for quiet and comfortable activities. You may be more reflective than usual, or you prefer familiar faces and spaces. Still, transits today encourage an excellent flow of cooperation and communications. As such, the day has a strong potential for balance. A kind gesture or communication from a friend or acquaintance can also figure strongly. At the same time, there's a strong tendency to go over, think about, and talk about past matters today, although it's not a time for finding all the answers. Today's Aquarius horoscope. You are pretty open about talking about or analyzing very personal matters now, dear Aquarius, although you can be a little detached about it all. Breakthroughs or discoveries today are likely to be of an emotional, private nature. A conversation with a person from your past can be sparked up today. Relationships are a big theme today, and it's very focused on past relating patterns. Even if things get nowhere or seem to go backward, it's a necessary process for illuminating where you stand and what you will take forward into the future. You're in the position to play detective. Look for clues that give you a new perspective on an old issue. Connections with friends or your personal connection to your dreams and wishes inspire you as the day advances. Today's Pisces horoscope. Today's transits favor looking at past patterns of relating in a critical light so that you can learn from past mistakes, dear Pisces. This way, you can go forward with new ideas for approaching relationships. You're forward-looking and open to new and improved ways of connecting. Others can find you quite attractive now. Negotiations can figure strongly today, and it's a time to show how fair you can be. Practical matters are in good shape as the day advances, not only because you pay them more attention but also because your heart is in making things work. Taking care of finances comes naturally with the moon in your resources sector today and tomorrow. As we wrap up, I'm Jeannie thanking you for tuning in to Horoscope Forecasts 369. Remember, these are guides, but your will shapes your destiny. Like, share, subscribe for more astro insights, and let the stars guide you until we meet again. Take care.